steps, please see your branch office manager. You can always sign up for learning sessions on FloridaRealtyTraining.com or through the Learn Center resource at bhhsresource.com. This session will also be recorded so you can reference it later on or when it's more convenient for you to reiterate anything that we've gone over today. A little bit about the company. In 2015, we closed over $3.1 billion in sales volume, and there were over 15,746 transaction sides closed, leases executed, and title policies issued. The company operates in 42 locations, serving 19 counties with approximately 1,800 sales professionals. And this is nice information for you to share with your customers to demonstrate that you're working with a company that has the strength and focus on growth behind them and behind you. A little bit about Berkshire Hathaway National. Within the affiliate network across the country, there are over 42,000 sales professionals in 1,200 offices throughout 47 states. So and that's a very powerful thing. Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices is the fastest growing real estate network ever. And we are very proud of that, as you should be as well. According to the Forbes Global 2000 list, Berkshire Hathaway is the fourth largest public company in the world. It's larger than JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo, and Apple. The current price of the company's A-share stock is over $224,000 per share, with a market cap of over $370 billion, yes, billion with a B. Berkshire Hathaway employs nearly 378,000 people and owns more than 55 companies, including a lot of the companies that you see on the screen in front of you. And I'm sure that you recognize a lot of these, such as Geico, Fruit of the Loom, Dairy Queen, Pampered Chef, Heinz Ketchup, See's Candy, and of course, Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices. Berkshire Hathaway is a global brand that is respected and admired throughout the world. According to the Fortune Most Admired Companies, Berkshire Hathaway is ranked 4th. According to Barron's, Berkshire Hathaway was ranked number 2 as the world's most respected companies. And Forbes ranked Berkshire Hathaway number 4 as part of the world's largest public companies. And again, this is really good information for you to share with your customers, and again, with a powerful reason for them to want to do business with you, especially with a name like Berkshire Hathaway behind you. We have this in a marketing PDF available to you on our intranet under Market Your Listings, Listing Presentation Materials. If you'd like to include that document, that marketing flyer, as part of your presentation information that you share with your customers. It's called The Power of the Brands. We also are ranked among the top 50 companies according to the RIS Media Top 500 Power Broker Report. And this year we're celebrating 17 years of continued success among Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, Florida Realty, and our family of services, including Florida Title and Guarantee Agency. Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices has national brand awareness ads that appear in the DuPont Registry, the Robb Report, Unique Homes, and our own luxury prestige magazine. The full page circulation gets in front of over 1.8 million readers, and that brings brand awareness to a lot of people throughout the world and country, becoming more aware of the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices brand name. Berkshire Hathaway national website just went through a global expansion. The site now features language translation, measurement, and currency in 10 different languages on all of the properties, not just Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices listings, but all IDX properties that we display on the national website. Not only that, we also expanded our global exposure for all residential properties listed over 200,000 by Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices sales professionals throughout the country. They now are posted on over 70 websites in 37 countries on 5 continents. This is a nice PDF also to share with your sellers if you're on a listing presentation to show them what global marketing you're doing to get their home sold fast. Again, back to the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices national website, which is berkshirehathawayhs.com. If you haven't done this already, I highly encourage you to visit the website and search like a consumer would and find you as a customer would by entering on the agent tab your first name or last name and probably the state, because this is a database of all the Berkshire Hathaway affiliates throughout the country. We're proud to represent that our company speaks over 32 languages. And if you are among one of our sales professionals that is fluent in another language, make sure you also appear on our company website and the national website saying that you do speak that language, because customers use that, but also our relocation team uses that database if they're looking for a realtor who speaks another language. From the national website, again, whenever you find you, if you currently have any active listings in the MLS, you should have a View My Listings tab. This is really important because this ties you to all of your listings, not only on the national website, and you can easily quickly find your listing to make sure it's accurately represented by going to berkshirehathawayhs.com/MLS number. So any active listing, you can quickly and easily find this, again, by going to berkshirehathawayhs.com/MLS number. And I also encourage you to use the share button on the property details page that you see in the upper right-hand corner. And you would share this button to be able to post this listing on your social media sites, such as Facebook and Twitter. Also, on the enhanced details page, on the property details page, you also may want to point out whenever you are in a listing presentation that a consumer can take the virtual tour or see larger photos or see the aerial view of the property automatically on our national website. Again, Berkshire Hathaway partners with large real estate portals such as Zillow and sends a data feed of all of our listings directly to Zillow. You want to make sure that you have your profile updated on Zillow.com. Whatever you may think of Zillow, it is still highly trafficked by consumers. So you, again, want to make sure that you're correctly represented on your listings on Zillow. And you would do this by going to Zillow.com and clicking on Sign In or Join and make sure your photo is there, your correct contact information is there, and you're connected to all of your listings. Again, Berkshire Hathaway National sends a data feed of all of our Berkshire Hathaway listings directly to Zillow, where you are listed as the listing agent on the Zillow platform. Zillow also owns Trulia, so your listings are also sent to Trulia.com, where you are also listed as the listing agent on your properties. You do not need to create a profile on Trulia. All you need to do is one time create your profile on Zillow, and it will automatically filter over to the Trulia platform. Berkshire Hathaway also partners with the Wall Street Journal. So again, something to share with your sellers is that all of our listings also appear on the wallstreetjournal.com with you listed as the contact agent, as the listing agent. And any properties that you list for $1 million and above also appear on the Wall Street Journal's luxury website, mansionglobal.com. So again, all of this information you want to share with your sellers whenever you have an opportunity on a listing appointment. Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices boasts a strong social media footprint. If you haven't connected already with Berkshire Hathaway social media, I highly encourage you to do so for a few reasons. And you can easily do that by visiting berkshirehathawayhs.com, and in the lower right-hand corner, click on the social media icons to like, follow, or pin all of the social media sites that Berkshire Hathaway is part of. From a company standpoint, we tweet all of our new listings. So anytime you take a new listing and we create a tour for it either through the Paradigm platform, which I'll talk about in a few minutes, or through our luxury photography provider, VHT, we will automatically post all of our new listings on Twitter. Now let's visit our company website, which is bhhsfloridarealty.com. You can also connect to all of our social media directly from our company homepage. On the lower left-hand corner, you'll see icons to our Facebook, our Twitter, and our YouTube channel. We also partner with Realtor.com to enhance all of our listings on Realtor.com, which is still the #1 website for real estate in the world. They are the most trusted. And we also, again, showcase all of our listings, and as a prima benefit, you are listed as the contact agent, where you can have your contact information associated with all of your active listings, a link over to your Prima website, and feature all of your listings with enhancements such as headline banners, a video, additional details, maybe a broker message, or even if you're posting an open house. What you also what I encourage you to do is whenever your listing does appear on Realtor.com, after you've enhanced it, if you are a Prima agent, use the share button on the property details page to share it on your social media, but also to send the link to your seller directly to that page on Realtor.com, so they can quickly and easily find their listing on Realtor.com. And I also encourage you to do the same thing on Zillow, Trulia, our company site, as well as the national website too. Oh, and Wall Street Journal. We also partner with the IMLS. The International MLS is a global platform with more than 1 million listings throughout 60 countries. Every night, we give them a data feed of all of our Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty listings. So when you're on a listing appointment, you can tell your sellers not only do you list their property in the local MLS, but it also is displayed in the international MLS on theimls.com. We also partner with the World Property Journal. The WorldPropertyJournal.com is currently the #1 ranked global real estate news site in the world, as ranked by Google. All of our listings appear here as well. Every night we send them a data feed. This is also a powerful thing for you to share with your sellers. We also partner with Wiki Realty. If you're not familiar with Wiki Realty, I highly encourage you to set up your free agent profile on wikirealty.com. And you want to do this for a few reasons. Wiki Realty is an online town square where people gather to share local knowledge about both residential and commercial real estate. Their mobile and website platform makes it easy for you to share local insights, and Google loves them. They love the hyper-local content, which only you as the listing agent can provide as the expert in your neighborhood or community or farm area. And this is where, again, we give them a data feed every night of all of our listings. So you want to make sure that you're attached to your profile on all of your listings. And then you can share hyper-local information that data feeds cannot provide that surrounds your listing. And again, by you adding keywords or local events that are happening around that property, Google picks up that information and gives you a higher ranking and a more likely possibility for somebody to connect with you from this platform on Google. Every month, we partner with Wiki Realty to provide a webinar to all of our sales professionals on the benefits and how to create your profile on Wiki Realty and what kind of information and topics to post on the site. Our next session with Wiki Realty is offered on Wednesday, September 14th from 2 to 2:45. If you haven't done so already, I highly encourage you to sign up for this, and you can do it easily at floridarealtycareers.com and click on the training schedule. What you also want to do is talking about Google and wanting to get ranked on the #1 search engine in the world is think about the content that you provide in your listing in the MLS. In the remarks section, you want to add keywords that talk about not only about the features of the property, but about the community, the area. And take this example. This has really good keywords that draws people in that Google is more likely to pick up if somebody is searching in Charlotte Harbor, for instance. So by adding the name of the subdivision, the schools, parks close by, points of interest within the remarks section of that property, those are called tags, and Google loves to pick those up. If somebody's searching any one of those tags, your property could come up just by doing that simple extra step in the property description in the MLS. Back to our company website at bhhsfloridarealty.com. Consumers can do a property search and where all of our listings display, as well as all of the IDX properties, which means that we not only display our listings, but we display all of the properties that other brokers list as well. You also want to do a search for you on our Realtors section to make sure you come up and your name is spelled correctly, we have your photo, and like I mentioned, if you speak another language, we want to make sure you come up in that database too. You can quickly and easily find your listings at bhhsfloridarealty.com/MLS number. And as a Prima agent, you would do the same thing on your Prima domain name /MLS number. This is a quick and easy way if you wanted to show your sellers that how you market their property, not only on the company website, but your website as well. And for all of our listings, we display property details, market snapshots, community information, trends, multiple photos. There's also a share button if you wanted to post that listing on social media, and a link to the virtual tour. And consumers can also schedule a showing or save the listing for further interest. When I say that you can go to bhhsfloridarealty.com/MLS number, you want to make sure that you are doing so in the address bar of a search engine, as you see listed on my screen in the circle, not here. That's a Google search bar. That is not where you add the address to quickly and easily find the direct link to your property. This diagram, we talk about a lot of websites of where we post. This is what we call our passive listing. You can find this on the home page of our intranet. And this lists all of our sites where we display our properties. And this is a great diagram to show your sellers whenever you are on a listing appointment. So after you enter the listing into the MLS, this is where it goes. Talking about our intranet, to access our intranet, you can go directly to it by going to floridarealtyintranet.com and using the username Florida Realty and the company password, which is your office-specific 7500 number, whether it's 7523, 7533, 7545, whatever it is, you enter that in the password and it will take you directly into our intranet. If you're unsure of what that password is, just ask your branch office manager or your branch office administrator and they'll be happy to share that with you. Our intranet is also mobile enabled, so if you happen to need the document on the go, you can be confident that you can access it easily and quickly from your smartphone or tablet. There's also a link on our company website, bhhsfloridarealty.com, in the lower right-hand corner that says our intranet, which will take you to the same place as floridarealtyintranet.com. Whenever you log in, we have all sorts of company-specific marketing materials for you to access, download, use in your marketing under the Market Your Listings, Tools and Resources, and everything you wanted to know about Prima is also located on our intranet. We also have logos. One of the new things that we added, if you haven't seen them already, we have digital flipbooks that are available to you anytime. We have a brand book that talks about our brand, our listing presentation book, which is a brand new, gorgeous listing presentation in digital format, available to you at floridarealtylistingbook.com. Our marketing resources, in case you want a refresher of everything the company offers, or also a link to our marketing proposal, just kind of in a different format, depending on what your preferences are. And again, these are digital links that what I would do if I were you is I would make sure to access the digital flipbooks, download so I had them on my personal computers, but I would also maybe if I had a listing appointment scheduled, I would send the link maybe to the listing presentation book to the sellers ahead of time, allowing them time to review and get a feel for the marketing that you can do that you will be discussing at your listing appointment, whenever that is scheduled. So just a few different ways that you can use the listing book, and this is what it looks like. Again, you can access it easily at floridarealtylistingbook.com. You can share it on your social media if you want to, but you can download it and have the PDF, or just download the full PDF and then extract the pages that relate and that you need for whatever marketing that you're doing. Our Luxury Collection of Florida marketing program is unique and specific to our company. We partner with the DuPont Registry, and our Luxury Collection of Florida magazine is a beautiful 44-page standalone magazine that we print on a quarterly basis, but it's also inserted into the global distribution for the DuPont Registry. You can access our digital flipbook of our Luxury Collection of Florida magazine at luxurycollectionofflorida.com. So if you have an opportunity to go on a listing appointment for a luxury property, I would definitely send them a link and the marketing materials so you can share what enhanced marketing that you can do for their luxury property. And if you're not familiar with this, all of our Luxury Collection of Florida marketing materials are found on our intranet under Market Your Listings, Luxury Collection of Florida. There is the application, the qualifications, and the logos, and also the calendar for scheduling. So if you happen to be on a listing appointment or would like to tap into that Luxury Collection of Florida marketing, I highly encourage you to check out our intranet under the Luxury Collection of Florida marketing materials. We also hold a Luxury Collection of Florida marketing webinar review every other month, and it's hosted by our Luxury Collection manager, Michelle Serrano. Our next one is coming up in just a few weeks on Friday, September 23rd from 11 to 11:30. You can also access the recorded session of our overview webinar, and it's available on our YouTube channel. But if you haven't been to it already, it's only half an hour. You can sign up for it on floridarealtycareers.com under the training schedule. We also have a link to our preferred service partners on our intranet. And this is where you can access and sign up market metrics. And this is a free benefit to all of our sales professionals. We also have information on our Paradigm preferred partner, which we'll talk about pretty soon. We also have an upcoming webinar to explain the benefits and how to use the Claris Market Metrics report with your customers, whether you're working with a buyer or a seller. It takes all the data from your local MLS and puts it into beautiful charts and graphs that you can explain or post in your marketing, or explain to your sellers or buyers when you're speaking with them. Again, our next session with Claris Market Metrics is Friday, September 16th from 2 to 3:30. And the topic is create market and price point analysis charts for your buyers and sellers. Now let's talk about Paradigm. We've had a partnership with Visual Tour, which is now Paradigm, for over a decade. And this is where every night we send them a data feed of all of our listings. So all you need to do is have a listing in the MLS, add at least 6 photos, and we'll automatically create a Paradigm tour for you. There's no extra work for you to do. We automatically update the price and status change on all of your tours, but you can always log into your Paradigm account and edit or enhance your tours manually. You can also add unlimited photos to your tours, and videos are automatically created for you and posted on our YouTube channel. There's also a mobile agent app available to you that you can download and quickly and easily access your Paradigm account that displays all of your tours that are available. And now you can even add video to your tours, which is a really beautiful feature. Quickly and easily you can create a tour not only for your sellers, but think about all the possibilities. You have unlimited tours that you can create in your Paradigm account. So you could use them for farm area tours, personal promotion tours, buyer tours, for sale by owner tours. If you can think it, you can do it just by your photos and your videos in your Paradigm account, all company paid. We also partner with Paradigm to offer a webinar to all of our sales professionals every month. Our next one is Wednesday, September 21st from 1 to 1:30, and the topic is how to market your tours, get quick flyers, QR codes, or links. And you can register for the webinar at floridarealtycareers.com under the training schedule. We also have a relationship with Pop-A-Note, and this is where all of our sales professionals have a Pop-A-Note account. And if you're not familiar with Pop-A-Note is a conversational marketing tool. It's a drip email marketing system available to you to build relationships. It allows you to stay in touch with fun and interesting facts for up to 50 of your contacts, all company paid. They're professionally written, fully editable, and they are either pop culture related or real estate related, or you can mix it up and do both. And it all links people back to your news hub where they can get additional information and connect with you. It's just a different way to grab the attention of your contacts and reach out to them on kind of a lighter note. You can also share the Pop-A-Note tools on your social media. The training videos are available on floridarealtytraining.com under the Help Guides tab. Now let's talk about RPR. I love RPR. If you haven't done so already, I highly encourage you also to sign up for your free account on narrpr.com. RPR tells the story of a home, neighborhood, or city beyond a listing. It compiles all the information revolving around subject parcels from the web into one easy-to-use system that conveys the information in an agent and brandable way. These reports are phenomenal, not only for if you're going on a listing appointment or if you're talking to a buyer about a particular neighborhood. You can find all of the information around a property or a neighborhood or an area in these powerful charts that only you as a realtor have access to. The support team is available to you at the number listed on the screen. And again, there's also a mobile app version, but you would sign up for the account on the website first, and then you can download the mobile app. We also partner with RPR to hold a monthly webinar exclusively for our sales professionals, and the next one is actually on, it's not today, it's Friday, September 9th from 11 to 12. And this one, the topic is RPR to impress clients and close more deals. If you're not familiar with RPR, I really encourage you to take this hour to go through the RPR so you can see how powerful these reports are at your fingertips, easily and very professionally done. You can sign up at floridarealtycareers.com on the training schedule. We also offer personal concierge service to all of our sales professionals, and we hope that you pass this information along to your buyers, sellers, and renters. And this is where your customers can connect with a concierge service to assist them with all of their moving needs, setting up their utilities, their internet, their newspaper, their Comcast, whatever is involved, their moving services. Let them be your their personal concierge on your behalf. And that allows your time to be freed up to do what you do best, which is connecting with additional buyers and sellers and closing more deals. If you go to Florida, I've referenced Florida Realty Careers a lot, and this is where you can find our monthly training schedule. We have a lot to offer here at our company, and we hope that you take advantage of it. And all of our sessions are posted on Florida Realty Careers under the Training Schedule tab. We also offer free training and support Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And you can sign up for training easily and quickly from the website. Let's talk about the Resource Center. I talked about Florida Realty Intranet, which is the intranet for all of our Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty sales professionals throughout our company. The Resource Center is the intranet for all of the 42,000 plus sales professionals nationwide within the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices network. The Affiliate Assistance Hotline is available to you Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. And any question that you have regarding the Resource Center, you can contact the Affiliate Assistance Hotline directly. And that number again is 855-422-0052. Once you have your login, you're going to want to make sure that you update your profile in at least 3 or 4 places. And I know it sounds like a lot, but once you do it one time, you don't have to worry about it again. So the first time you log into the Resource Center, or if you haven't done so already, whenever you log in, you want to go to My Profile up at the top and make sure your contact information is correct, your email address is correct, and your mobile number is correct. There's always top stories that are available from the homepage. But again, once you're in your profile, you have access to a lot of information. And one of that is networking groups. Networking groups come into play because you want to make sure that you're affiliated with the networking groups that are associated to you. And there are 5 of them that you can sign up for. You do have to be a luxury collection specialist in order to sign up for that networking group, but if that's your specialty, I highly encourage you to do so. Because what that allows you to do is access all of the other Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices sales professionals throughout the country, where you can download the database of that networking group and start connecting with them whenever you may have a new listing that you want to share with them. But if you think of it in bigger terms, whenever you're on a listing appointment and you're competing for a listing, and let's say it is in a resort area, which a lot of our properties are, you can let your sellers know that once they list their property with you, you'll connect with all of the other resort sales professionals within the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices national network and let them know that their property is now available, and they possibly, if they have a buyer for it, to connect with you. Again, back to bhhsresource.com, one of the other most popular tools that we have is the marketing resource. And the marketing resource is your one-stop online location for all of your marketing materials. They're professionally done, professionally branded, and professionally designed, where you can quickly and easily create the marketing materials that you need, such as just listed, just sold flyers. And what's nice about this, the marketing materials and marketing resource, is that it's connected to your MLS. So once you log in, all you need to do is select one of your active listings that you want to create the brochure for, and that it will automatically pull in the photo, the address, the price, the details, where then all you would have to do is make some slight edits if you needed to or wanted to, and in just a couple of minutes you have beautifully designed brochures, e-cards that you can send out to your database. Or if you just wanted to announce maybe you're hosting an open house, all of these resources. There's also a newsletter template that are professionally written and available to you probably around the 25th of every month that you can send out to your database, and you can modify, you can tailor it specific to your market if you wanted to, or you can leave it alone. But it allows you to provide real estate related, professionally written content on a regular basis to your customers. Videos. That seems to be really hot right now. And if you're not doing it, you may want to check out the video app available to you in the marketing resource. This is where you can download a video app, create videos either for your personal marketing or on a listing or about your farm area, and it will automatically appear in your marketing resource, which then you can easily embed into a video e-card and send it out to your customers. The video app works in both Android and iPhone. There's also training on that as well. Back to the homepage on BHHS Resource. There's a section called Lead Resource. Whenever you log into Lead Resource, just like you would in the homepage for the Resource Center and in Marketing Resource, you want to make sure that you update your personal profile. So 3 places so far. Homepage of BHHS Resource, make sure your profile is updated. Marketing Resource, make sure your profile is updated. And on Lead Resource, make sure your profile is updated. And this is where you'll access Contract Manager, Contact Manager. And Contact Manager is where you would manage leads that come in from the national website at BerkshireHathawayHS.com. There's a quick email feature in there if you needed it. There's action plans that are already written for buyers, for sellers, whether you're looking, your customers are looking to buy a home next month, 3 months from now, or a year from now. The Action Plan Manager allows you to stay in touch with your customers. There's neighborhood reports in there. There's also Seller Advantage in Lead Resource, but there's also a link to Seller Advantage directly on the homepage of bhhsresource.com. In the Seller Advantage, you can create listing presentation reports, listing activity reports, market activity reports, and create lifelong customers by providing ongoing real-time market updates through the Seller Advantage program, which is unique for Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices affiliates. For our sales professionals that do commercial real estate, this is the fourth thing that you want to make sure you have access to, and this is the commercial resource link. And the commercial resource is where you also want to create your profile and upload any commercial properties that you may have listed. And the reason why you want to do that is because for all the properties you have listed, they will automatically appear on the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Commercial Services website, which is bhhscre.com. And your profile will appear here. But once your property is uploaded, it will also syndicate on the most popular commercial websites. Back to the bhhsresource.com. There's also a Learn Center resource. We've gone over a ton of information today, but the best thing is that there is always a place that you can reach out to learn more about any of the topics that we went over. And on Learn Center, it posts a schedule of training classes for that month and the following month. In September, for example, next Thursday, there is a class on Contacts and Contract Manager, or Videolicious on the Video Marketing Made Easy, or on the Seller Advantage program. All of these classes you can sign up for. Keep in mind that on the national website, they are located in Irvine, California, so all of the training times are in Pacific time, which means that you need to add on 3 hours to get what time the training session is available here in Florida. So for instance, at 7 a.m. on the 21st, that would be 10 o'clock a.m. for this particular training session. So kind of just keep that in mind too. And bhhsresource.com, 4 places to update your profile is on the homepage, Marketing Resource, Lead Resource, and for you commercial sales professionals on the Commercial Resource Center as well. We have this. Again, we have a lot of tools and resources available to you at Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty. And this helpful links page is available to you as part of our Florida Realty Marketing Digital Flipbook. And as a thank you for attending today's session, I will email this helpful links document to you that gives you the direct links to pretty much everything I covered today. I will also send you a password keeper where it may be beneficial for you to keep track of all of your usernames and passwords when relating to all of our services that we provide here at the company. And once I fill this out, I would keep it on my desktop computer. I would have a copy of it in my home office. I would keep a copy of it maybe with me in my portfolio, wherever is a reference for you. It just keeps you organized to make sure that you never forget a password. So with that, as a reminder, we have Impact Day webinar offered every other month. And this is where we do kind of an overview of all of our company services, not only our e-commerce and marketing tools, but we will hear from our title company. We will hear from our relocation and referral Vice President Sharon Sapp, as well as a company overview from one of our regional Vice Presidents. So our next one is Wednesday, October 5th. If you haven't taken an Impact Day webinar in a while, I encourage you to sign up for it. It's from 10:30 to 12:30, and you can register on FloridaRealtyTraining.com. And thank you again for attending our Marketing Overview webinar today. Our next session of this, again, is, actually I said Friday, October 4th, but that's not true. It is actually October 7th at 11 o'clock. And you can register at FloridaRealtyTraining.com. And I don't think we have any questions today, but if you ever do have a question or anything that I can help you out with, There's my contact information, my direct line, but it's always faster and best to email me at staceybenedict@bhhsfloridarealty.com. Again, thank you for joining us, and I hope you have a fabulous holiday weekend.